WrestleMania 41 is this weekend, and I will be in attendance for both Saturday and Sunday night 1 and night 2. I did my predictions for WrestleMania Saturday already on this channel. Go look at the previous video. Now we're getting into my predictions for WrestleMania Sunday. Let's get into it. Of the 13 matches announced, there are 6 that are going to be going down this Sunday. Let's start off with the recently announced Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a Sin City street fight. I'll be 100% honest, I don't watch SmackDown. I only catch like clips on YouTube or clips I see on Twitter. So just about almost all their segments, I honestly kind of missed them. I know this feud dates all the way back to WrestleMania 40, which is where Drew McIntyre won the World Heavyweight Championship from Seth Rollins. Damian Priest cashed in on him, and he won the World Heavyweight Championship that same night. Ever since that moment, Drew McIntyre has been lose McIntyre, it seems like. This guy can't pick up a win to save his life, and when he does, it seems like the opponent ends up getting the win later on. Drew has been losing a lot recently, and I can't say it's been hurting him because WWE is featuring him like very prominently. Like he never loses like that upper mid-card main event level status, but like he does lose quite a bit. I feel like him losing to Damian Priest here might hurt him, considering all that he has lost. So my prediction is that Drew McIntyre gets the win. Now, I think with him getting a win, maybe that sets up a Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre situation for later in the year, maybe SummerSlam. That would go crazy. But then again, you also have the draft coming up every WrestleMania. I know they haven't announced it yet, but you know the draft is coming up. They do it after every WrestleMania. Maybe Drew's going to Raw, but I feel like Drew came to SmackDown very recently. So assuming he stays on the SmackDown brand, he can go after Jacob Fatu when he wins the United States Championship. Getting into some championship matches, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez defend their WWE Women's Tag Team Championships against Bayley and the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria. Yeah, I guess F Roxanne Perez, it seemed like they started something with Roxanne and Bayley, and then they just dropped it. I don't know why they dropped it, because Roxanne isn't hurt. They just kind of sent her back down to NXT, which that's a story in itself. Seems like whenever they want to bring Roxanne up to the main roster to get cold feet, and then she goes back to NXT to do exactly what she's been doing for like 4 years. But again, that's for another video when I do my NXT predictions. Lyra and Bayley have a little bit of history. They've been going at each other for the last month or so. Again, it seems like Lyra just stepped in for Roxanne Perez here, but it's funny to me because Lyra is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, yet you would never guess this because she barely ever defends the title or is in her own feud. She has got maybe 2-3 title matches since winning that thing, and that is all she has gotten so far. She barely had a featured spot in the Royal Rumble. It's crazy to me because Chelsea Green, who is the Women's United States Championship, has a whole entourage. She has like segments dedicated to Raw. Like they know how to treat their mid-card champions on SmackDown. Over on Raw, I don't even know why that championship exists because look where it is right now. It's in a tag team championship match where it has no implications whatsoever. I wanted to come across as rude, but like I would have rather seen Chelsea Green on this card if they're actually going to treat her right and make her championship feel prominent. Feature the United States Women's Championship on the card. Instead, you have the Women's IC Championship getting some showcase, but like not really because she's not even defending her championship. I think this match was kind of thrown together to give Liv Morgan and Raquel something to do. So I think Liv and Raquel are going to retain their titles. Lyra 2 belts for what? Nothing. She doesn't need 2 belts. Bayley doesn't like it. This is a makeshift tag team to get these 2 women on a card, and I'm glad they're on a card, but they do not need to be winning those tag team titles because they don't honestly deserve it as a tag team. I think Raquel and Liv retain. We have AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. This is kind of akin to Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair, except like they don't have negative energy on the microphone. I say akin in the fact that like the match is going to be made in the ring, not so much what's been going into the match. I don't know about you guys, but I personally don't care about this feud at all. This is more fit for a Monday Night Raw than it is for WrestleMania, but I'm not upset that we're getting it because they're going to kick ass. Prediction is that Logan Paul wins. I don't think AJ Styles needs it. Logan Paul doesn't really need it either, but, you know, Logan Paul's the younger guy. You know, AJ Styles probably winding down in the next few years. Logan Paul benefits more from this, so I'm going to say Logan Paul gets the win. Braun Breaker defends his WWE Intercontinental Championship against Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. This has a match of the year alert banger written all over it. I mean, come on now. WrestleMania 39, Drew, Sheamus, Gunther. You have another fatal four with 4 men, equally talented men who can go out there and kick ass. Equally talented, might be giving a little bit too much credit to Dominic, but you know what? We're going to rock with it anyway. This match honestly can go to either, well, Finn Balor's there. This match can go to either one of these three men right here. And since the new guy on the block, he's been treated extremely good, extremely well by WWE. His booking has been strong, and him winning the IC Championship will be the icing on the cake of his run right now. Dominic Mysterio might be a bit of an unexpected win. I mean, he's been in WWE for quite some time, has yet to hold mid-card or any type of singles gold on the main roster. And he's been prominently featured for the entire time, so I think maybe it's time for him to hold an IC Championship, right? You have Braun Breaker, who's on a really good run as the IC Champion. That's really tough. No tea, no shade to Finn Balor, but my jaw will be on the floor if he actually got the win and won this match. This is truly a toss-up. My prediction is that the new Intercontinental Champion walking out of this match is going to be Dominic Mysterio. I don't have too much to base this off of, but my mind is just saying Dom is going to sneak the win. And like I said, Dominic has been up on the main roster for quite some time. He's been one of the biggest heel reactions on the roster for like 2 years now. I think it's time to give him an IC run. He doesn't have anything long. He doesn't have to be champion the entire year or nothing. But just give him a little run to see what he does with it. Maybe he pins Finn Balor and then the Judgment Day completely falls apart here, which will be even more interesting. Io Sky defends her Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. I said it before and I'll say it again. Bianca Belair is in the wrong triple threat match. She should be involved in a triple threat with Naomi and Jade because that is exactly where her allegiance has been for majority of last year. And up until Elimination Chamber, it seemed like all roads were leading to a triple threat with her and those other two women. But then she just went to Raw for some odd reason. Because, I mean, yes, she won the Chamber and everything, but she didn't need to win the Chamber. Io should have never lost the Chamber qualifier. She should have went on to win the Chamber, and then you could have got Io and Rhea. And these two women have been duking it out since the beginning of the year. The feud is between these two. Bianca just... she feels misplaced. She does. The only reason she's in this feud is because she won the Chamber. And again, she didn't need to win the Chamber. Especially if she's not winning a match, because that would really puzzle me. That being said, the triple threat is happening. So what are my predictions? Honestly and truly, these women have an equal chance of winning, 33%. The only woman who really doesn't truly need the win is Rhea. Rhea came into this match last minute through the booking. Given the feud and anything, I understand how it went, but she is a last-minute inclusion. Last-minute inclusions really shouldn't be winning the match. We'll come down to Io and Bianca. And again, Bianca, I want to see her go back to SmackDown and continue to feud with Naomi and Jade. And the only way that happens is if Io retains, which honestly and truly, she should be retaining without that prior justification. Because Rhea and Bianca have been beefing the whole time and just kind of casting Io to the side. The story is that Io's not being taken seriously. She's the one that no one expects, which is why it makes the most sense for her to sneak out the win. So my prediction is that Io Sky is going to walk out still the women's champion. Then probably a backlash, you'll get Rhea versus Io straight up, and then we'll see what happens there. The main event of WrestleMania 41 Night 2, Cody Rhodes defending his WWE Championship against John Cena. And man, when I tell you, this is the most unpredictable match of the entire two shows. I've been going back and forth all month long on who I think is going to win, and every single day I still say it's a toss-up. This feud, I'm not going to lie, it got great at the end, but it didn't start out that way. It started out extremely promising with the heel turn of John Cena, and then John Cena wasn't on TV for like 2-3 weeks, and then the 2 weeks he was on TV, he came out and did the same promo. It wasn't until his final Raw appearance that John Cena actually started cooking and Cody Rhodes came back with fire. It was a great segment that ended with Cody Rhodes standing tall. And by that, lots of people say, oh, well, John Cena's going to win because Cody Rhodes stood tall. John Cena's going to be on SmackDown this Friday, and I think it's probably a likelihood that John Cena's going to stand tall at the end of SmackDown because you can't have Cody Rhodes standing tall 2 shows back to back. That'd be crazy. Then the logic would be, okay, Cody Rhodes is going to retain. That's just the thing. We don't know for sure because John Cena is on his quest for title number 17 still. Even though he's a heel, the story is title number 17. This is also his last WrestleMania. What a way to go out of your final WrestleMania than ending it with title number 17. What a WrestleMania moment that would be. That being said, Cody Rhodes is the underdog. He is the baby face. He is the pillar of the company. Could it hurt Cody Rhodes to lose to John Cena at WrestleMania? I don't think so, but could it? It's a toss-up, but if I'm a gambling man, and this weekend in Vegas, I will be a gambling man, my money will be on Cody Rhodes retaining the title. I think John Cena wins number 17 at a later date as a babyface. Comment down below your predictions. See you at WrestleMania, baby!